videos.
Paradise World Videos, we're going to give you all the latest news this morning about the bank rules that are coming in 2026. And I'll tell you what, there are a lot of strange rules and you're going to be warned, so make sure you watch it to the end because you could get in trouble. Play at Aquarium Beach this morning. We're just going to be taking a walk up towards Torrevieja and we're going to go through all what's going on with the new bank changes and the new rules. So these new banking rules are literally have just been published. Those are literally coming in the 2026 January, and it's one of the biggest changes they've had for decades. New regulatory guides they're having, and it's all to do with transferring payments and also digital payments as well. Been written now in the Royal Degree here in Spain, and it's all to do with tax loopholes, as they're saying, and fraud. Keep Spain in line with the rest of Europe and to keep it really tight. That's what they're saying. The rules apply to every bank in Spain, and anything you transfer, doesn't matter what kind of bank, how much money you've got, 3,000 euros or more, it's actually going to be reported. Small little payments, 3,000 euros, not a lot of money nowadays, but it'll all be reported to the authorities, that actually the tax office, and they can monitor whether you're supposed to be having this money and it's all legit. So e-money providers as well, so no matter what it is, anything more than 3,000 euros, the tax office is going to know everything. Of course, there's going to be a lot stricter now. Opening bank accounts is going to become a lot harder because the identities checks are going to be more thorough. So it's not going to be as easy as like it was before. Like a lot of people are using e-wallets, but now you're going to require current photo IDs, passport, NIE, TIE, and proof of address. They want you to show that you've actually earned this money. They want proof whether you're a resident or non-resident, and if you haven't got any proof, that bank account will be frozen. So yeah, if you've got loads of money in your bank and you've got no legitimate proof where it's come from, not only will they just freeze it, they're going to just close it and cha-ting to the tax office. We're strolling along here, Playa Aquarium Beach, and in a few hours this will be busy. This is like 8:30 in the morning. And yeah, getting out nice and early because it's nice and cool. We've even got the metal detector people out looking for the treasure. And we're going to move on to the instant free transfers. By law, all euro transfers within Spain and across the EU must be processed instantly. So yeah, no holding on to your money. So that's one good thing. It's got to be done within 24 hours. And they can't impose any bank fees. Well, they were before, wasn't they? They was charging money to put money into your bank. This is actually going to benefit really both new arrivals, people coming to Spain, buying up, or the long-term people, expats, they might be having their pensions paid in or whatever. So they ain't going to be able to charge you any money from January 2026, which is great. But then again, you're going to need proof, of course. You're going to need your salary receipts, bills, and you know, all them kind of things. And that includes everything coming into Spain. So it doesn't matter if you live here or not, you've got to have this kind of proof. They're tightening down, money laundering. Got the next one, which a lot of people have chose to use because they wanted to dodge the bank because they charge so much. And people are choosing to use Revolut or Wise or this other bank, N26. And they're subject to the same monthly and annual reporting rules. They expect it detailed annually, and they've got to let them know everything, using them for Spanish transactions. You've got your international transactions, and that is inbound, outbound payments that are coming into Spain, and there's anything 10,000 or more, that's going to be instantly flagged up. 10,000 euros or more, it's all got to be declared before you transfer it in advance. If you try to be smart and you try to split that 10,000 euros up, it's going to be flagged up. That is what they're saying with their new system. So what does this really mean if you're like an expat, for instance? So for the people that are actually living here in Spain or thinking of moving in Spain, simply managing across the border of all the finances. These updates mean tighter controls and a lot of paperwork. What they're saying is if you're doing your visas and your digital nomads, whatever lucrative visa, you're going to have to keep so much paperwork because it's getting really, really tight now. Literally monitoring everything. Your taxes and your compliances, well, they're going to know all about that. All the Spanish agencies will receive direct feeds from all your Spanish and most of the EU accounts. It'll all be matched to your annual tax declaration, your Modelo 100/720. For the first time, the gaps or mismatches now going to trigger all the audits. Get on to your routine payments. If you've got pension payments coming in and regular ones like from the UK, EU or even America, transfers should be documented and declared. Or the cash of large amount of money, unexplained credits. Otherwise your account, they're saying, could be risk of being blocked. Only that, you're going to have a bigger tax investigation. You're talking about banking for non-residents. They're saying new arrivals or second-home owners can still open accounts, but must provide really robust IDs, answers, and all the questions, and a lot of proof. Not going to be as straightforward as it was before. Especially when you're talking about moving large sums of money, and it will be if you're buying property. I mean, you're talking about hundreds of thousands of euros. Property ain't cheap now. It's shooting right up. As we did in yesterday's video, we went out and about looking for property for Sean on a €100,000 budget here in Torrevieja. We did find a few in his range. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll post it at the end. But yeah, property is shooting up. But yeah, for all the expats, we have got some little tips. So, you know, to make sure that you are practical with the tips, basically keep all digital records you have. Every transfer, including invoices, sales, contracts, office letters. And you've got to really keep them, they're saying, for around about 5 years. And if you are making any large transfers, they're saying that you really need to tell your bank in advance and explain it all and go there with your paperwork. Of course, your banks are open really early in Spain. Around about 8:30 in the morning, you book an appointment and you can go to the bank and then explain what's happening. So when it does come in, you're not going to be flagged up or have any problems. Terrible, isn't it, eh? Having money nowadays. It's best not have any money. Don't have any problems. I know a lot of these old dears keep their money in a tin or under the mattress or the floorboards. I don't know what you think about all these rules and banks. I mean, it's a lot of control now, isn't it? It's even hard to get rid of cash now. Going places, they don't want cash. And yeah, it's all want to track everything. And especially everyone using these digital cards now on the phone. And I'm one of them, of course, because the wife has all the money. So yeah, I don't know. Let us know what you think about all these changes. But they're just saying, you know, it's getting tighter out there and everything's getting more regulated and you've got to be really on your toes. I mean, you're talking about even like rental cars and things like that. Anything you're spending, you just got to keep a receipt. You're going to have a big, large tin to keep it all in. And they say these rules all to do with money and laundering. And they keep specific expats. Of course, you've got people coming here from all other countries, Europe, of course. America now is coming. So yeah, we've got a lot of people coming in and out. The banks are getting tighter. They're watching every money you're transferring. I know the UK are doing something similar. So yeah, everyone seems to be jumping on the bandwagon. Let us know in the comments what you think about today's bank rules. And remember as well to hype my video, because if you hype my video, I'll get more views. And like and share as always. And once again, thanks for all the coffees. Remember as well, if you're a resident in Spain or non-resident in Spain, because you're not living in Spain, you still have to declare your taxes every year. Now, if you're not got anything in Spain and you're not a resident, it ain't going to cost you a lot, around about 100 euros. But if you don't declare, and you haven't declared in Spain since you've had a property here, you could be in a lot of problems. And yeah, they will pull all that money back and fine you on top. So yeah, it's important to get in before they get you. And that is why I always say, if you've got any problems with declaring your taxes in Spain or your non-resident taxes, get in contact with me or email me at Paradise World Videos. I'll put you in touch with the lawyer, which I've got in the description below, which is Alfred. Just mention Paradise World Videos. He will do your tax returns. It's got to be done every year, because if you've got a house here, they will just take it away and wipe you out with all the taxes you haven't paid because you've broken the rules. So yeah, that is very important.